Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, wonderful day to the wonderful, perfectly lovable, amazingly talented, and tough people, also known as, of course, the Platts. You're seeing my face. Congratulations. I mean, isn't it wonderful? Thank you. All right. So, welcome to the new year, 2025. We made it. We made it. We made it. I take this time to formally welcome my loyal listeners to this lovely podcast known as Platt's Portrait. This is season 6, episode 1. We've been doing this since 2019. You know how many years that is? That's 6 years. And while it is of my interest to run into the new year, it is in our 5th year. I must acknowledge that we welcomed many victories, like finally attaining 1,000 plats on Instagram, finishing 4 short stories, and doing not 3, not 4, not 6, but 7 poetry challenges. We increased our reach to over 6.9k people in peak summer peak summer, and of course, the theme of the year. Departing from our usual theme of love, we decided to make the year about dream chasing. And we delivered a message of hope, persistence, and discipline as we drilled the idea that dreams are not just dreams, but things that can be achieved within one's lifetime. We used poetry, prose, and portraits over the last year to attain many victories that I've listed before. And even if it was through the corny love metaphors of roses are red, violets are blue, and oh, how darling, I certainly do not love you. Jokes, I do. And throughout the 6th year, I want to deliver bigger, even better parcels through this new theme that has been announced last week on the Instagram page known as Belief. We'll be touching more on this later on the episode. To get things started, one of the new parcels we'll be delivering this year is guests on the podcast. Today's guest is a good friend of mine. I met him 2 years ago while attending a show at my school. It was a very fun show. Wonderful singers. You should definitely check them out. The link in the description. He is a rapper. But rappers are really poets, and he's also a performer in the sense, and a great partner in crime when it comes to teaching people the power of theatrics in spoken word. While he is often described by onlookers as goofy, relaxed, and unserious, to me, his openly free spirit and childlike approach to life are admirable traits. We should all be willing to hold on to as long as we can. As fun as he is also at times rather serious. Dangerously so, I mean that. Very dangerously serious. And disciplined and well experienced in the arena of dream chasing. This is clear in how just last year, after 7 years, he and his best friend Quan, big up Quan, another good friend of mine, released a masterful album, Hypnagogia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hypnagogia. Yes. With tunes that will have you dancing through the night, and as with 2 misfits with no skips in sight. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my brother Divine to Platt's Portrait. Ooh, chicken. I mean, no, we don't say chicken. Hey.
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? What's up, Platt? How you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm just
all right now.
All the jitters are over. I have to read this script perfectly. Usually I don't have to show my face, so I'm sorry for looking away, guys. I just have to read the script. It took very much time to write it, I wrote it while listening to the album. Awesome album, by the way.
That's what I'm talking about. What's your favorite song?
2 Misfits. Yeah, I do. It's catchy. It's fun. 2 Misfits, they shout. 2 Misfits. I'm like, yeah, go, shout it.
Don't be misfits. Hey.
What's it called?
Elevator music.
Elevator music is also nice.
Mm-hmm.
I hear Sarai in the background. It's so nice,
Word.
And a good album. But first things first. Usually here we do a word of the day.
Okay.
And the word of the day. You didn't drum roll. You gotta do. Word of the day is belief. Yes, that's the word of the day. BELIEF, belief.
All right.
That is the fancy word of the day. Well, it is the theme of the Parcel Year.
All right.
Actually, it's the theme of the year. I was looking into ideas for the theme of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was juggling between discipline, belief, and love. Because it's a classic.
Okay.
For the first 3 years, the theme was love because I love love, guys. It's wonderful.
Sometimes.
But yes, the theme of the year is belief because As I was researching the word belief, I found that there were inconsistencies, paradoxes in the definition. For example, one definition says that it is faith in something that is known, and then the next definition will go further and say it's trusting something that is unknown, which is like, oh, it's interesting that you have two sides of different coins, But Google. I have it here in the script,
Oh,
yes. One is an acceptance for that a statement is true or that something exists, and two is trust, faith or confidence in someone or something. Now, this is where I have issue with the definition, because trust and faith extend to things that are not known, whereas confidence in something, for me, is something that exactly exists. Because as you know, I'm a lovely chemistry major, and I only deal with things that exist for most of the scientific life. Why are you hanging your face? It's the problem.
You guys can see me, right? Y'all can see me. I just thought that, the hoodie added a little ambiance to the, you know what I'm saying?
Ambiance. Cheese lovely? I'm sorry. No, sorry. We're not doing that here.
Embrace your inner Trinidad. It's okay.
Oh yes, the other day Michael Montana released this. That was a nice tiny desk, that one. You should go watch it.
It was great.
Yeah. But your question for the word of the day section is, how would you define belief?
How would I define belief? I don't know. I would
take your time. We got hours. I'm joking. We do not got hours.
To believe in something. To believe in someone.
You can't use the word to define the word. That's against the rules.
No. I'm saying it to process for the definition. So to believe in something, believe in someone. Belief is to confide in the probability of an outcome you hope for. Yeah.
See all those words, people?
Yeah.
And he wanted to say he's a rapper. He's a poet.
Rap is rhythm and poetry. Acronym.
I can't rap. That's why I'm bad man.
That's a lie. I have proof, everybody.
There's no proof.
He's a rapper. I got proof.
But yes, it is all right. I can work with that definition. It's a good definition. My personal definition of belief is it's trust. It's undeniable trust in one's own ability. But that definition can be problematic when you look at religion. But it's undeniable trust in one. I always say the reason why I study so much for my exams is because I need to believe that I'm going to get an A, regardless of whatever the teacher gives me on the exam paper. So I spend 100 hours doing this one thing, even though I could spend 20 hours. I just want to believe in myself that it will get done and I will get my A.
That's upside of the game. I can understand.
Yes. Okay. But number 2 question for you in the word of the section.
All right.
Would you say belief is a two-sided concept where it requires us to both rely on what we know and have faith in what we don't know to exercise it?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
The reason why,
the paradox of it all,
The reason why is because as people, we will never fully confide in something we have no idea about. Like, if I walked up to a random person in the street and I was like, hey, I'm one of the best rappers you would ever see. They're just going to stand there and be like, okay, but they're not going to believe me because they have no idea what I'm capable of. Now, if someone I known for like a year now, they came to a couple shows, they heard a couple songs, and I told them that, they'll be like, you know what, with the right work, I believe that can happen. So it's definitely it's two sides of the same coin in that sense, because you need some kind of proof. And it might not have to be hard, 100% concrete evidence, but preconceived notions sometimes are very important.
Okay, using poetry, guys. Poetry, man. That's what Jaden always says. These poetry people always talking some magic shit.
Life is a metaphor.
Life is a metaphor. Wow. I told y'all. You see, I've been saying that for years on the podcast.
Give me some.
No one. I'm like, all right, guys. Today's episode is all about metaphors, and they're like, what do you mean we're gonna do the metaphors again? What do you mean?
But it's the truth.
Life is a metaphor. You see,
y'all need to dig deeper into the real spill of
everything
things.
is a metaphor. You see. Anyway, yes. Now we're gonna enter the fun part of the episode.
Say no more.
The body. Or should we do games first? Which one do you want to do? Body or games? We got two options.
We can do the body first.
All right. So we're going to go to some rapid fire questions about you.
Let's go.
The people want to know. Rapid fire questions. Easy question. Texting or talking?
Talking.
Interesting.
You know why?
He's a terrible texter.
There's no fucking texting. If you know, you know. Telling you.
There's no fucking texting.
I'm talking. I am a terrible texter. So those of you who know, I apologize. I don't mean it.
You know, there is no. That's actually one of my favorite poems.
I love that shit. That shit is amazing.
12 minutes. It's on the page. It's on the Instagram. It's on
12 minutes.
It's on the Instagram. It's on the YouTube. But that's such a nice poem. If you guys don't know, it's a poem that I did for a TV show back in 2020.
Tiny Desk Color Show.
Tiny Desk.
Mm-hmm.
I was about the color blue, I think. And
wasn't it silver and gold? It was
silver and gold because I was like, silver and gold. So again, life is a metaphor. Silver and gold in language is usually used to refer to something that is fake. So mirrors are cased in. So the reason why mirrors reflect is because the backing is silver and is that blah blah blah. But everything with silver and gold is fake, temporary. That's the metaphor. And I was using in the metaphor silver and gold to depict a date night that never actually happened. It was quite nice,
Now who's the poetry man?
Another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody. I got some money because I just got paid. I don't know. I got no one to talk to.
Yeah. I'm like, where the lyrics at?
I don't remember the lyrics. But Sam Cooke's a genius. All right, next question. Don't worry, we're not deviating too long. Rapid fire. Favorite day of the week?
Friday.
My favorite day of the week is actually Monday. I know it's controversial.
No.
I know it's controversial, but people, guess what? Monday is the start. Friday is the end.
Technically, Sunday is the start. Saturday the end.
Sunday's a day for rest. I'm a productive man. That's why I like Mondays. Mondays are usually my most productive days. I do love productivity.
My productive days be like Wednesdays.
Wednesdays are my least favorite days because usually Wednesdays are so busy that I never get time for myself, and I hate it. So I just hate
because you're dead in the middle of the week. So it's like
I hate Wednesdays.
But you're looking forward to the weekend coming. You off for the Monday and Tuesday. It's like you get the belief for a good weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Fun. The weekend is coming. Would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals?
Talk to animals. For sure.
I'm team every language because I want to be able to just go to a foreign country and just start walking around without worry.
That's true. I feel like speaking to animals
sounds cool. I always wanted to talk to elephants.
That's what I'm saying.
According to the science, they're the wise, intelligent creatures. I'm like, maybe they got some information.
Bro, they probably know mad shit, bro. For me?
Okay. All right, now this question is going to be controversial.
That's okay.
Disney princesses.
Tiana.
I took Tiana off of this to reduce the controversial nature of it.
Oh, so I can't pick her?
You can't pick. You have option between Ariel and Jasmine. I didn't want to put Ariel and Tiana because the option is always Tiana. But I'm
gonna go with Jasmine.
Jasmine,
she's very mysterious. She kind of classy. Ariel is just like, I'm a mermaid, and just save me, huh? Like, oh my god, you feel me? I'm team Jasmine. I don't know about y'all.
I'm team Jasmine as well. I'm not gonna lie. First celebrity crush.
Ooh, man. Like when I was like a kid or like
first time you could identify that this is a crush. You gotta give in.
Because I got a few now, but like first time I realized like we already know his. We ain't even gonna say it. But for me,
accusation.
Probably either Lauren London or Rihanna. Back in the day, yeah, I didn't know how to act when they came on
like
TV.
big foreheads. I'm sorry.
Like, big foreheads is cute.
I too. My celebrity crush. My first celebrity crush was Shakira.
Oh, really?
But then after I discovered Zendaya, and I've been in love ever since.
Replay, man.
You know. So, top 5. Wait, no, we skipped the question. All right, sorry.
That's Zendaya bar on Flawless Imperfections. I don't know if you remember.
Huh?
I had a Zendaya bar on Flawless Imperfection. It was like a 3-line bar.
Oh, I'm gonna have to re-listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm not even gonna say it. I want you to listen to Cypher and then let me know.
Damn, I'm gonna have to. He give me homework, people.
Yep.
Like
Second song on the album, y'all. Flawless Imperfection. Y'all should go listen. Hypnagogia. Album cover right there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, this is gonna allude to a game we have later, but soca, dance, or reggae?
Whew, shit, reggae.
Reggae wins. See,
Reggae.
Jamaicans aren't.
Reggae.
Jamaicans always.
All right. Not too much. I just love me some reggae.
He's a Trini.
There's also calypso reggae, Trini reggae. Yeah. So
is it not reggae?
But reggae is a genre.
Reggae is a genre that birthed other genres.
Still pan a beat like Trinidad. That's all I'm have to say, you know.
That's dancehall.
Come on now. But guess what he said in my big up?
You know, I don't know this song. This the song word for word, unfortunately.
You don't know that song?
No, I know the song. I just don't know the words. I'm not a big fan of the dancing songs that he makes, sir. Judgment.
Guys, before we move forward real quick,
oh, gosh.
I want y'all to say hi to my second half, my K-Deuce partner. Yo, Quan, you want to say what's up to the people real quick?
Yo, K-Deuce in the building.
You know what it is, man.
All right, we will now move on to top 5 late 90s, early 2000 rappers.
So both of them? All right, bet.
Well, no.
You said late 90s?
Late 90s, early 2000 rappers. That's just one category.
Okay.
Because I know how people get about the early 90s.
I'm going to say 1997 until 2003.
Okay.
That's fair?
Yes. Fair.
All right. 50 Cent.
Okay.
Eminem.
Of course.
Jay-Z.
Oh.
DMX.
This is fun for the game. Yeah.
And I'm going to go with number 5. Who was hot in the late 90s, early 2000s? I'm going to say... You said what?
No.
You're not wrong, though.
Still.
I'm going to go with... Damn, this is kind of hard. Oh. Can I say like multiple people in one? Like you see how K-Deuce is?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Outkast. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 8.
All right.
If you could write a poem with any poet, who would you choose? Aside from me, of course.
Quan.
Yes.
Probably one of my favorite poets like ever.
You know what? Quan does it. Quan uses alliteration like bullets.
Yo,
I find it. It's
like
inspiring.
a machine gun.
Like, he just lists off, and it makes so much sense in my head. I'm like, wow, how did he manage?
The perfectly preposterous Platt's parcel of poetry on a perfect. God damn.
Word. Quan got words for days. I don't.
Vocabulary on 10. That's an English major for you.
Alliteration is a very hard technique to do in performing, but he manages to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, easy question. When's your birthday?
February 15th.
Yes, people.
Day after Valentine's.
Do you love chicken?
The world wouldn't be spinning if I didn't love chicken.
Exactly. Chicken.
Come on.
I love chicken because the trees are dying and today's going to be a good day.
Great day. Yep.
Exactly. Great day. Man, you must say. All right. So I'm going to have some discussions and I'm going to go into some games.
All right, cool.
So discussion question number 1. What are you believing for this year?
I'm believing for success and prosperity. Because this year is the year K-Deuce breaks onto the scene. And I firmly believe that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, prosperity.
Prosperity. This prosperity is such an interesting word.
Mhm.
You know, that's as what am I believing for this year? This year I'm trying this thing where you don't say what you want and just see what happens. You know, so I'm trying to be mysterious this year, but I would like for the page to grow exponentially eventually. Right now, most of the 1,000 plus followers, I've met them in person and said, "Follow me." I want to go to the point in life where I just
It's the
wake up
network.
when I want to wake up one morning and just say, "Oh, you gained 500 followers." I'm like, wait, what? How? What happened? You know,
Blew up.
those things don't
Telling you.
happen.
But change that
Overnight.
500 and put an extra zero behind.
Now that would be beautiful.
See, that's growth right there.
I would cry. Will I cry? No, probably
No.
not.
You would jump for joy for
I
sure.
jump for joy.
Eat some chicken.
Yes, of course, because it was a good day.
Yep.
Even though the trees are dying.
All right, though. But guess what? You used it for that paper.
Exactly.
You killing the trees, Platt.
I'm not killing the trees. The trees are fine. Paper is a part of life. If I had the tablet, it would be glaring in my face, and they would see what I'm reading.
So you'd rather kill trees.
No, trees get replanted all the time.
But you still kill the tree. Because guess what? People die every day and people are born every day.
But
that doesn't defeat the fact that people die every day.
You know, it's fine. It's fine, guys. He wants to defend the trees all of a sudden. Like he ain't got a book with notes in it like everyone else.
On my notes.
That's also the difference between me and Divine when it comes to poetry. He's a very phone oriented writer.
Yep.
I write on the phone, and then as soon as it's done, I print it out and just because I need to make the trees die for a reason, of course.
At least you got purpose behind your, preposterousness.
Have you finished your Love Jones poem yet?
I haven't even started.
I have two, but I don't know if they're gonna survive my chopping block of madness.
You might rewrite.
I might remove a stanza because they're long. I don't want to do anything. I'm busy.
How long?
So the no fucking texting poem is 12 minutes 30 seconds. These poems are 9.
Damn. Ain't we supposed to have like an 8-minute limit though?
Limits. Let me tell you something.
Anytime I catch you, I'm giving the camera this look.
Let me explain something to you about limits. Limits only exist if you're bored. Okay? You can make a 12-minute poem feel like 6.
That's very true. Sometimes the best essays are the concise ones.
When I write concise poems, people don't get it because I'm too metaphorical.
Leave room for interpretation. You think Edgar Allan Poe gave a shit about that?
No, he didn't.
Juan, did Edgar Allan Poe give a shit about that?
Shit about what?
Gave a shit about conciseness. Damn, you supposed to say no with the swiftness game.
Edgar Allan Poe was
it's not that easy.
He
was concise, but he was concise in a loose way.
But did he give a fuck what the people thought about the concise?
No.
Boom, there we go right there. Whoop, there it is.
I told Soraya this the other day. I could write a poem in a line or a poem in 15 pages. It just depends on my mood.
And it could be the same story.
It could be the same because it's very fun. The way that poetry works. That's what makes it beautiful. But number 2 question for a discussion is, how do you plan to achieve the things you are believing for?
Well, number 1 is consistency. Because if you're not consistent, then how are you going to keep the motion flowing? You feel me? If you got a steady motion and you stop, you lose your groove. You feel me? And once you get a groove, you keep that groove so you don't have to try to find it again. Because finding the groove that you caught is very difficult. For me, so number 1 is to be consistent. Number 2 is to just put myself out there more. Network, social media, performances, bookings, all of that. Dropping more music. For me, I feel like once I do all of those things, then opportunities are going to start rolling in.
Networking.
Yeah.
To achieve my goals this year, I need people to share my content to others. Because organic growth begins with other people saying, go check out this guy. Or I like the poem that he made. So I'm going to be making more shorter posts on the page because apparently my 10-minute poems are not appreciated.
Because people, they don't.
You know,
Let me not say that.
You know,
Some
the
people just don't
greatest
wanna-
poem ever written, The Odyssey. That's debatable. One of the greatest poems ever written, The Odyssey, is currently being adapted by the greatest director of the modern era.
Wait, The Odyssey is a poem?
Yes, it's an epic poem.
That long ass fucking book
It's a poem.
is a poem?
Yes, The Odyssey.
As in, like, the Odyssey, like the Iliad Odyssey.
No, the original poem, Odysseus returning from the Trojan War. Quan, was it the Trojan War?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trojan War.
Wait.
He's going home.
So that story of Odysseus traveling for 10 years is a poem?
Yeah.
Where he met Circe and the Cyclops?
Yeah.
That whole shit is a poem?
Yes. Epic poems. You know, we had a whole episode about this last year. You should go check it out. There are different kinds of poems, actually.
I'm definitely going to check this out. That's crazy.
You know, the epic poems are the long ones, like the Odyssey that we're talking about. They tell stories in the most poetic way. Then but you see, epics have been phased out in the modern era into just regular old stories. That's why we don't see many epics these days, because epics are in nature extremely long. But then we have sonnets back from the day, which is just 12 lines. So you can see poets of different styles.
I thought sonnets was 14.
Sorry, 14. Yeah, I was looking at the.
Oh, maybe 14. I do got a little poetry expertise.
You know, yeah, 14 line. Well, is it 4? Yeah, it's 4.
A B A B
2.
C D C D E F E F.
Yeah, 14.
G G.
14 lines. I don't like sonnets. Everyone knows this on the podcast. I find sonnets to be too rigid.
That should piss me the fuck off. I hate sonnets too.
Sonnets are too rigid, but I can write one. It takes a while because it's like this line has to rhyme with this line, and you know my opinion on rhyming.
Well, you know me in the rhyming.
Yeah, it's annoying. But yes, the Odyssey is a epic poem. I have never read the full poem because again, it's very long. But it's
in high school.
It's a very nice poem.
That's crazy.
It's a very you like English. The English translation is quite fun. But you know, all right. Number 3. What's your next project? You can now plug all your things.
Solo project or K-Deuce project?
Both. Plug them all.
Well,
this question was designed for plugging stuff.
I'll give you guys the plan for the next project, right? So my next project is very collaborative based. It was initially going to be a solo album, but I put that on the back burner, and now, since Friday's National Music Drop Day.
Thank you, Beyonce.
Yeah. And Valentine's Day is on a Friday. I'm thinking about doing a Valentine's themed project. You know, like 12 songs for me. Some collaboration, from, people I know make music with PV people, a couple people outside of PV. And yeah, it's going to be a Valentine's themed mixtape. And it's going to be fire. And when I drop it, it's going to rock your world. All right?
Is it about romance or is it about...
It's about love, lust, romance, infatuation. All there is to it. Phases.
And if you guys remember, those words mean completely different things.
And each song.
Just saying that.
Get that vibe.
I would... For Valentine's Day this year, it's going to be fun for the Parcel page. I don't know. I'm going to be doing some... Again, I don't want to say nothing, but it's going to be fun. I need a voice actor. So the entire week is going to be love-based poetry, and then prose and plays. But I need a voice actor because I wrote something. I need a woman to say it, or I can find an AI voice to say it.
No. We don't take the easy way out.
It's very hard to ask people for help.
We gon' No, it's not.
I don't want to bother.
Hey,
I don't want to bother Sarai because she seems busy. So.
Listen, pick someone you want. Nice voice. They gotta have a nice voice. You feel me? That voice that's like, ooh. I want to turn it up and just listen.
The thing is, the voice is going to have to be breaking up with the person involved. So it needs to be like a very... She's going to have to be making it sound like she's evil. But she's not evil. She's just telling him like it is. So the entire premise is... So I did some research on the type of romantics. And hopeless romantics versus hopeless romantics. And, they react to breakups differently. So the entire point of the post is to showcase how the hopeless romantic and the hopeful romantic react to heartbreak.
Okay.
But she in the part is just gonna say this is not working anymore, and I would like it to be over. Now she has to say this in a way like, oh wow, she has to be like, oh yes, I don't blame her, but at the same time it's like, damn, you gotta be like that to the man, damn.
That's life though.
But that's life. Facts. That's life. That's life. Yeah. I'm a hopeless romantic, of course. Anyway, but yes. But that the Valentine's Day point is gonna be fun. Valentine's Monday is always fun. I'm gonna dress up that week. I don't know how. I want a pink trench coat, but I can't find one.
What color?
Hot pink, because I want to buy a hot pink hat to match. Because as you guys know, I love hats. It's not showing at the moment, but I do love my hats.
Me too.
You know.
Different hats, but yeah.
Well, yeah. I wanted a hot pink hat, hot pink trench coat, black inside. Because
that's black
for Wednesday's outfit.
Okay.
And then Friday, Valentine's Day, all red. And then Monday, all black. Because it's like death.
Death to what? The romance?
Death to the romance. And then pink is like, oh, the romance is alive again. And red is like, it's back in swing, people. But yeah, we'll figure it out later. But now for games.
All right, let's.
Have you ever watched Ellen DeGeneres before she got kicked off TV?
Briefly, yeah.
Yes.
I remember In and Out after school and whatnot.
So she has this game where you have to pick between something, and then the thing you pick, you have to pick between it again. So if I say poetry versus prose, and I say prose, and then you say prose versus plays, I have to pick between that. Cool?
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a quick test run using genres first, and then we're gonna get into the real juice of the matter. You can argue your points if you so choose, but I don't think you're gonna be arguing much. This might be controversial if anyone watches.
It might be.
All right. So first genre versus dancehall versus soca.
Soca.
Soca versus reggae.
Reggae.
Reggae versus reggaeton.
Reggae.
Reggae versus compa.
Reggae.
You see, he had to hesitate that one. This dancer boy. Yeah. All right. Reggae?
Yeah, reggae.
Reggae versus dembow.
Oh, I gotta go with reggae. Reggae.
I really wish I could do the dances to dembow, but I can't. For life. I always fall.
You just gotta come to the functions, gang. That's it.
I do come to the actually, I do not come to the functions.
No, you come to the gatherings and the events.
The functions that they speak of are the dresses that they do not disclose until the day of the event.
That's not true. Oh, actually, you are completely right.
How can you have a function without the address?
That's the point.
That's
if you tell everybody the address before, like,
you're gonna have 400 people at the door.
But how can I plan accordingly without an address?
Well, listen. Let's put it like this. If you're in Albany, everything is in close proximity. So you don't need to make any plans. You just need to know where you're going.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find excuses to not go to the
Yeah, we know. Yo.
I ran out of excuses. Right.
Come to the functions and you're gonna learn, man. I'm telling you. That's how I learn.
I would really love to learn the merengue one. Because I was at a party and I saw them doing it. I was like, how do y'all learn this?
That's light work. Merengue is light work.
No, but they were just, it was so quick. I was like, how didn't you fall? But that's because I'm slow when it comes to dancing.
You gotta chop it up with the Spanish girls, man. They know what they doing.
The Latinas.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. So reggae versus hip hop.
Hip hop. Sorry.
Damn, reggae really lasts.
I love reggae is essential to the soul.
Reggae really
genre.
Reggae really made. All right, now hip hop versus drill.
Hip hop. Okay. Fuck that drill shit.
Hip hop versus R&B.
R&B.
He was like hip hop for life. Then I was like,
nah,
R&B.
R&B. I ain't gonna lie.
R&B. All right. Okay. All right. Ready? R&B versus gospel.
I'm gonna have to go with R&B.
Okay.
I'll have to go with R&B.
I back in the good old days when it used to be called Twitter, someone tweeted, "Gospel is just R&B to one man."
It is. It really is, though.
It's still to this day. I'm like, it's true. They're really singing love songs.
No,
Jesus.
it really is. Like,
but yes. Oh, it was R&B, right?
Yeah,
R&B versus country. This is easy.
R&B. Don't get me wrong. Country is sturdy. I listen to country,
All
but
right.
R&B for sure.
All right. Now we're gonna go to the real news of the matter.
Oh,
This is gonna be the fun part.
ooh.
We got 30 verses up to use artists. Now these artists are from mostly the western side of the world. We're gonna start off with the controversial Nas versus Jay-Z.
Nas.
Nas versus Tupac. Tupac? No, Tupac.
Tupac.
Don't even bother trying to say that.
I'm gonna go with Nas. Go with Nas.
Damn.
I love Nas.
Okay.
Number one, first inspiration when it came to rap.
You see,
I'm gonna
I
go with Nas.
intentionally did not put J. Cole on this list because he would have just wiped the floor with everybody.
He would have wiped the floor with everybody.
For Divine, at least.
He would have wiped the floor with everybody.
So, Nas versus 50 Cent.
Nas. I love 50 though. Shout out 50, but
Nas versus Snoop Dogg.
Nas. Love Snoop. Nas.
Nas versus Dr. Dre.
Nas.
Nas versus Eminem.
Nas.
Eminem's just there because he's my favorite guy.
I love Eminem. Eminem is amazing, but Nas.
Nas versus Kanye. The producer that changed modern rap versus the classic rapper himself. Did Kanye change modern rap? Yes, he did. It could be argued.
I love Nas.
To make this harder, old Kanye, not the new one.
Kanye.
To make it easier. All right. So
Kanye, bro.
Kanye versus Kendrick.
Kendrick.
But Kanye only lasted around.
Kendrick. You should have never put it right after Kanye.
Kendrick versus DMX.
Kendrick.
Kendrick versus Lil' Kim.
Kendrick.
Kendrick versus Missy Elliott.
Kendrick.
Kendrick versus Rihanna.
Kendrick.
Kendrick versus Nicki Minaj.
Kendrick.
Kendrick versus Michael Montano. Yeah. Actually, Soca.
Why the fuck would you do that?
I thought it would be a Rihanna versus.
Yo.
But you seem to have gone with the Kendrick.
Why would you do that, bro?
The Kendrick angle is really strong.
Why would you do that?
You chose Kendrick.
I thought it was just straight hip hop.
No. I said artists, all kinds of artists.
Marshall Montano. I have to go with Marshall Montano.
Okay, all right. Marshall Montano versus Kes.
Marshall Montano.
Marshall Montano versus Distra.
Marshall Montano.
Marshall Montano versus Jada Kingdom.
Marshall Montano. I love me some Jada Kingdom.
Marshall Montano versus Shenyang.
Marshall.
Marshall Montano versus Spice. I'm gonna just say Montano.
Marshall.
Marshall versus Vibes Cartel.
Vibes Cartel.
Vibes Cartel.
Oh shit.
The one vibe.
World boss and all.
Vibes Cartel versus Alkaline.
Damn. I'm gonna go with Vibes. Gotta go Vibes.
Vibes Cartel versus Popcorn.
Vibes.
Vibes Cartel versus Protege.
Vibes.
Oh, really?
Because I'm gonna do my thing like this.
Vibes Cartel versus Coffee. The original Coffee.
I'm gonna go with Vibes. Love Coffee, but
all right. Vibes Cartel versus Buju Banton.
Buju.
Cartel has been defeated by the great Buju Banton.
Buju.
All right. This list is gonna get so fun soon because I'm going into Divine's favorite section of life. He loves old school reggae. So this is gonna be fun. Buju Banton versus Beanie Man.
Buju.
Okay. All right, ready, guys?
Buju might wipe the floor. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Unless you come with some unexpected shit and fuck my head up.
Buju Banton versus Beres Hammond.
Oh no!
I win,
Shit.
people. Thank you, people.
Oh, you are going like Bulisho. I'm embarrassed, bro. Like, there's no way you pick Buju over Barris, bro. Like, there's no way. Barris, bro. Yeah.
Remember the nights I used to rock away.
I can't believe
Those
you.
were all right, ready for the hard part? Beres Hammond versus Barrington Levy.
Barris. Barris.
You know what she loves Barrington? That's so funny.
This nigga's stressing me out right now, bro.
Beres Hammond versus Shabba Ranks.
Barris.
Beres Hammond versus Gregory Isaacs.
Barris.
When I made this list, I thought Barrington Levy would win.
Really?
But Beres ended up winning.
Oh, that's the end of the list?
Yeah. So it's so interesting. I put Beres and Barrington back to back. I was like, he's gonna kick out Beres immediately.
Nah. I can't kick out Barris for Barrington though. Like she leaves heavily whoa sin. Nah, yeah, I can't kick. Barris is like
He's the godfather of
Yeah,
reggae at this point. Pass those.
he's
No,
that.
not.
Oh shit, my fault.
No,
There you go, brother.
Don't show people that. All right, the next game. That's a fun one.
Mm.
We're going to pick 3 words from a hat
Okay.
and freestyle a poem with them. Unfortunately, freestyling puts me at an automatic disadvantage because I don't do that. I need your hat. Hide your hair. I know that's what we're doing, you know. He's hiding his hair. It's not done, guys. So I got the words beforehand, so I'm going to give you some time to look at them. You can pick your 3. Whatever is left, I'll just... Or should we go one after the other? I know.
Yeah, you pick your first one. I'll pick one.
It'll make a difference.
Make it fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Barry Salmon or Barrington Levy?
Huh?
Barry Salmon or Barrington Levy?
Barrington Levy.
Really?
Fascinating.
I love Barris, but Barrington is more. He gets stuck in my head more.
Black Rose.
Watch this Barris.
Watch this, Barris.
Okay, so the freestyle for me, I got vague, green, and borrow. What the fuck? Sorry.
I got love, leaf, and belief.
Damn, you got a rhyme.
This is gonna be fun.
You know, Divine, you can go first.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
How long does this poem have to be?
It can be as long as you want or as short as you want. Mine's gonna be short because I'm lazy.
Okay.
Freestyle. Actually, you want to rock paper scissors? Go first. Hopefully, I don't lose this shit. You can go.
No, I want. You gotta go first.
Damn. Wow. All right. Vague green borrow. Vague green borrow. It is unfortunate that it is so often in this modern world women receive vague compliments that don't really express the true beauty that they possess. You know, every time that a man says that a woman is beautiful, he forgets to mention how her skin is evergreen, like the trees that sustain themselves through winter. They forget to mention that her very breath, her very voice, her very essence borrows from divinity, its existence. But I use borrows because I that's an S added to it. But you know, I would indeed borrow from the world my time just so I could spend more with her. You know, that's a poem. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
You know, I'm not good at this freestyle.
That's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, you know, it's over.
What?
I'm about to whoop. I'm about to kill you on this.
Yeah, yes. You know, one funny story. One time I was minding my business in at the school auditorium, and then a girl asked me to freestyle a poem for her, and then Divine was like, "Freestyle it now." I'm like, I can't. I don't do that shit. Divine's about to wipe the floor with me real quick. You know, I wasn't prepared. You see, I'm Batman. He's Superman. I need prep time.
Such a beautiful acronym. Left over very extravagant entanglements, the word love is nothing but the evolution of infatuation. Love. Love is something that became stereotypical to the streets. You need to be rough and rugged for her to get up in her sheets. I mean, why you want to be discreet and keep it discreet? Because I'm hung up on the belief of she loves me not, as I pick petals off the rose and watches the love falls like autumn with the leaf. I mean, belief. What is the belief of love? What is it when she loves me not, but there's 10 petals on the rose and the not is the last letter of the sentence and you're left with nothing but broken faith and lost hope over the belief of love.
Wow. See, poet. Telling y'all, poets. All rappers are poets. I'm just saying, people.
Yeah, 2 very good poems right there, brother.
Yes. You see, with prep time, I would have wiped the floor.
I don't know,
with prep time,
because I would have did poetry and rap, and then
you know. But I'd have added in a complex metaphor scheme that would just hit at the end, like, damn, shit.
But
from the beginning, he was telling us this shit, because that's what I do. I always come at the end and like, yeah, you should have been listening from the beginning. Yes, pause. Apologies.
But I don't know. I would have added like some crazy punchline. Everybody would, oh, and I would add another punchline.
That's another thing that I don't. I can't. For some reason, whenever I perform, there's dead silence. I've never.
Listen when you talk.
That's good. I do appreciate it, but sometimes I'm like, are you guys?
You make poetry for people to be attentive and interpret. I'll make poetry for niggas to listen and be like, God damn.
Yeah, that one little just. One time I saw this dude perform.
Excuse me, guys.
This dude was performing one time, and he asked one of his friends to be assist him, and I was sitting there like, how did this is. Damn.
As one of the girls in the crowd said, she love her man in a suit. Straight like that.
No, they do love it. They did. When I wore my blue suit that day, I got compliments.
I'm telling you, man, you just gotta come stepping. No. And they didn't even know I had it on. I had on my sweater with my sneakers. I came in, walked on. I put the dress shoes on the floor, switched into it, took it off.
The thing with me is I dress up every day, so it's like a suit is just that.
I'd be wearing bullshit.
Here you go.
I dress like this every day, y'all. Like
I look like this on regular Tuesdays with a hat. This is my Tuesday outfit. But yes, end of the episode. Thank you guys for stopping by our little corner of the internet. Our next episode will be in spring, which is in April, actually. You people, it's actually quite funny. The way that the Parcel Year is set up based on the seasons. So it's in the winter session at the moment, then the spring session and the summer session, then the autumn session. And the funny thing is, not many people realize that spring is from March to June. They think that summer starts in June. Summer starts before June, and so it's because of the way school works. Kind of funny, but
in my opinion,
not for me.
My summer starts in May.
My summer begins when my birthday arrives. Because again, July, baby.
February, I'm stuck in the cold.
Yes, yeah, but cold babies are more resistant. No, that's a myth. But yes, you can find us here on YouTube or on Instagram at platt.s_parcel. I will not be spelling parcel because I can't spell, but PARCEL, I think. You can find Divine at which one is what are the Instagrams again?
My Instagram is Divine Luciano. Divine DIVINE Luciano LUCCIANO. You can find me and that good man right there, who we go by as K Deuce, at KD3UCE on Instagram. And yeah.
Okay.
Type in the Hypnagogia, man. New music coming soon.
Excellent. Link in the description. Until next time, remember you are perfectly lovable, worthy, and deserving of all the love you give out into the world, and even more. You're amazingly talented, meaning that you can create art from nothing but the beats of your heart. Get it? Art from nothing but the beats of your heart. And that's what we call a sound repetition. It's not the same as repeating the same word, but we'll discuss that in the April episode, which is all about poetry. And you are tough enough to handle any battle. You're tough enough to win every war, but wise enough and tough enough to know which battles not to even bother fighting. And with that, I guess that's it.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Thanks, Divine. Our next guest, who knows?
Oh, spooky.